Hey guys, welcome back to the World Adventures LP for 2019. I'm Landros, and that last episode went a little bit longer than what I expected, but that's okay. Um, these are actually streams for those of you who don't catch me live. These are streams that I'm doing and then re-uploading over to YouTube after the fact. So that's why they are a little bit longer than my traditional old LPs. So that's why if you guys see them, they're like hour and 50, hour and 55, 2 hours and 7 minutes long. Understand that they were all part of a stream, and that's just how we're doing it now. It's a lot easier, and I can get these things done quicker and get it out to you guys a lot faster. Plus, it's kind of fun to interact with you guys live for those who show up in chat. Again, if you don't know where I'm at, it's twitch.tv/Landros. That's as easy as it gets. Just don't worry about the time. Just stick it on in the background and go play your game, and I'll just still be here playing as well. Sometimes I just need the distraction of the noise. That's really all it is. I may not be paying attention to what's going on the screen, whether it's a TV or a YouTube station or anything, but I just need to know that somebody else is actually making sound in my house that I'm controlling. So not like a stranger coming in the house. I don't like that, but you just kind of need that distraction. Sometimes it gets too quiet. It's kind of eerie. And then I have tinnitus, which is that ringing in the ear. And so if I have complete silence, it drives me nuts because I hear this constant ring. So I always have to have some kind of sound going on, whether it's music or a fan or something at all. So that's why I typically will throw on an LP of something, and you don't usually watch mine because I can't stand to watch myself. I really can't. I watch myself and I get frustrated. I'm like, you idiot, you did this wrong. You should have done that. And I just get so upset, so I don't do it. But I haven't watched any other Sims LPs in a while. I really need to go maybe watch something, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm scared because it might influence how I play, so that's why I don't do it. But I should probably watch some of my older stuff and see what I can redo. All right, go ahead, buddy. I want you to eat this thing real quick. Go and grab a plate, and then I'm gonna get you out of here in just a minute. Because the only thing we have left to do is go get into the Dragon Cave and get started on this one, and this one won't be that bad. Alright, so now we got this going on. We're going to go ahead and check our mail before we leave. Nothing there. We are good. The house is actually pretty decent. Like I said, I did some basic remodeling. I mean, we did a little bit. We didn't do an extensive amount, but we did enough. Still want to work on landscaping and whatnot. Eventually we will. And I want to put the fence out so I don't have to mess with the zombies. But I don't think I'm going to have to worry about them for a while. And for 4 days, yeah, we'll be back before then. So at least we should be. Good. You're going to put that away? That was kind of what I was waiting on. Alright, we're going to go ahead. I don't think there's really much that I need at the alchemy store. So we're going to just go ahead and go to the Dragon Cave and get started. And that ought to be pretty much, like I said, I think if you have shower in the can, which we do, I don't think we're going to need much, but we got 4. And we've got food. We've got plenty of potent invigorating elixirs, so I think we're going to be in good shape. We should be. I don't really think we'll use the tent. We'll just use the sleeping bag because we're inside if we need it. But again, with the potions, I don't think we'll be using any of it, so not a big deal. Our goal, of course, is to wrap up our collectibles while we're here. So this one is going to be pretty decent. There's a chance we'll get a couple of the big things that we need. I don't know for sure. I know we need about 3 of the Chinese vases. We need another one of the stones, those big dropa or droppa stones. I don't know how you say it. And I think we have the dangerous creature, which is the foo dog, I believe. We can just double check and look while I'm sitting here looking at it. Let's see. We got all the zodiac animals. No, we don't. So we need the foo dog. So we've got that to go find. We only have 1 French stone, so we need 2 of those for here. We need 3 of these, and I know where the other 2 are, so it's alright. We've got a lot to look for. I should go to the relic store and just check it out and see if anything's there, but I kind of like to find it first, and I want to go look at all of our other places we've explored first before I start going out trying to buy it. So, oh, you sold everything? Did you sell all the stuff, all of those collectibles as well? Because I don't ever sell the ones that come in the collection journal like we just saw. I never sell those. I put those out because you get a moodlet if you put out an entire collection. You get a certain significant moodlet for the room. So, but yeah, I never sell any of those. I'll sell the other stuff, all the garbage relics, like these right here. I'll sell these right and left. That I don't care about. But any of these right here, unless they're extras, I don't sell them. So, because you can't get them again unless you regenerate the world, and even then, I don't know if your sim can do it again. I don't know for sure. You might be able to. I don't know. I've never really tried. Okay, we should be up to the top. Nope, still got another level to go. We're getting close. We'll go ahead and have you open this thing up. Are we going to get the breath yet? Come on, give us the breath. Just one time. Just one time before we do this. No breath, I guess. I was hoping we would, but we didn't get it. Not this trip. Maybe next one. Alright, let's head on down here. And it looks like he finished up this. So we're going to go ahead and start listening to cooking one more time when he gets downstairs. I'm so happy to be back in the tomb. You have no idea. It's been a while. Alright, let's go ahead and just send him over here first. There's some more gold coins to collect. Don't think there's going to be anything in this hole. We're just going to look at it again just to make sure. We're going to go ahead and check this chest before we get over here to the other side. And we'll run downstairs real fast. There's a few things that have spawned. It's tempting. You think it's actually the one you need, but it's not. The ones we need are much more colorful than that. But we'll go ahead and collect those two. And there's nothing in here for us to grab. Everything's been done. So you can't really do anything except view these or hide if there's a mummy. That's about it. Can't even sleep in them, I guess, until you're tired. Alright, so when you get finished, is there anything in here? I don't think there is. I check it, but I don't think there's anything to worry about here. Nope. Alright, so you did nothing. You got all excited about it. Alright, we're going to go over here, collect this. This, there probably will be some little mine or something in here. I'm not quite sure what. Is that one of them? No, it's not. But you got something here that we like. Yeah, that's worth an awful lot. Oh, man. Be worth more than 300,000. This is worth 10. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you got to go because we're going to find that eventually. We're going to get that soon enough. I hate that. I hate getting rid of that one because it was a good one. I could have gotten rid of the other ones, but that one, who knows how long it's going to take to get it done. This one, we should get done pretty quick. Alright, that is all we have to do for this part, and it's time for us to go ahead and jump into the other part of the tomb. This one's, I guess it's probably the hardest one of all the China ones, but I don't think the Chinese tombs are all that hard, to be honest with you. Maybe it's because I played them a million times, but I just don't think these actually have the same level of difficulty like the ones you get in Egypt and that last one in the Nectary at France. That one is actually, I don't know if it's hard, if it's just time consuming, because it's a lot. This one doesn't seem so bad. Alright, how many coins do we have? Because I know we've got a lot. We're doing okay. When we get this done, we will go ahead and get this thing out of the way. Probably will get food out of here, to be honest with you. I think that's typically what I get. It tells me to find a hidden door, which is right there. It's not worth enough points to lock in. If I had this out of the way, I'd definitely do it, but at the moment I don't need to. Did I not take a shower before we left? I guess I forgot. I guess so. Yikes. I meant to take a shower and get him completely ready before we left, but at least he ate something. And we know that the burglar alarm will work, although it takes forever for them to actually get there. It will actually work. That was kind of funny. Alright, you are pretty much looking at the end of the tomb. I think this is where we come out at the very end. If I'm not mistaken, it's right here. Who's calling me? I have no idea who it is that's calling you. But we're going to ignore it until it goes away. Let's see. Go ahead and do... Yeah, we haven't learned the songs yet here either. I still haven't done that. Oh, it's already got open. I was going to go, why are you getting upset? Alright, you're good. So let's see. I guess this phone is not going to go unless I get rid of it. So let's go ahead and stop it. Now there's not any messages to read or anything at all. You can see where we were before. So there was something behind that wall. We just couldn't see it. There's stuff behind all these walls actually. You could turn your cheats on and you could actually look at it if you really wanted to make sure you had everything. I have done that before, but typically I don't like to do that. Now here, you can do this a couple of ways. Usually I push this one out of the way first. Don't know why. And then I start pulling. And it's not going to go in perfectly, by the way. It really isn't. It's just going to go kind of weird. It's just kind of bizarre the way it does it. But we'll still do it. It still works. Alright, keep going. And then when you get this down to here, we're going to just push it once. And then we should be able to push it as far as we can this way. Just keep going. See, he is working on his athletic, which is good. So I'm glad we are getting it done. It takes a while to do it this way, but he is working on it. So again, like I said, you can't get it to line up perfectly, but it will go on top of that pressure plate, and then you can move on and go through the door. But not yet. I always have to double check, make sure there's nothing here. I don't think there ever is, but I look anyway, just to make sure that I haven't just been forgetting it all these years, which would not surprise me in the slightest. Alright, go ahead and just pull this one away. There is a hidden door here, which you wouldn't find if you didn't know to look for it. And it doesn't show up even if you pull this thing and go look at this. All this is going to do is unlock the door. But there is a hidden room. So let's get him to finish this up first. And then he's going to go over here and inspect the wall. So if you didn't know this room was here, it is. It's been there forever. Long time I didn't know it was there either, so don't feel bad if you didn't know it was not there. And there's a sarcophagus, I think, in here, and not much else. Don't think there's a mummy in it though. I think there is the chance, very slim chance, that many of these could spawn a mummy, because I actually have seen mummies in places I never expected, but you know, sometimes it just happens. You guys try to turn the screen on me? Am I driving you nuts already? I do the same thing. I do it all the time. It's like, why don't you just do it this way? And it's just the way I am. I just like to, that's why I try to move my camera around, because I know some people like to see it in different ways. But yeah, I'm sorry. I try my best. I don't know what the best angle for any of this is, so I just try to put it wherever I can. Hopefully he doesn't get sucked into this one, because I don't like when that happens. Because I locked that next thing in, he probably will. Nope, he didn't. Alright, so let's get you out of here. Not a whole lot else here to do. Nothing to look at. Nothing else here. So just run against the walls, make sure. And everything else is good. Okay, this room, tedious as all get out. It drives me nuts, but it's easy. It's a lot of clearing, and it's a lot of back and forth. There's one part that, again, I don't know what the point is. I never can figure it out, but I do it anyway. We're going to go ahead and stand on this plate just a second. This should unlock the door. Keep an eye on these different traps. You'll see which ones actually burn, which ones deactivate, which I believe it'll be these. I think it's these that go. Yep, these are the ones that go. So go over here, grab the crescent keystone, which it is there. It's hard to see, but it's there. At this point, there is a way to actually deactivate this, but I don't think you can go through any doors or anything yet. And these are still active, so I just typically go ahead and try to cross this one. Hopefully he'll get across without any issues, like that, and then go through the door. Because I don't think there's really any other way to do it, but it's back here that drives me absolutely nuts. Alright, first thing you're going to do is go ahead and actually use this thing right here, which should deactivate a lot of these traps. And we're going to try to go over here to this thing. Alright, so we deactivated these, so now we can go stand on this one. What bothers me is this thing can be moved, but it doesn't have to be. Now, I know the reason you do this is because it's going to deactivate that trap. And then you go over and do this one, and I believe it deactivates either this one or maybe it unlocks the door. I can't remember, but I know it has a purpose. However, it deactivates this. Okay, so now come back over here and inspect this hole. But do I need to push these on top? Because it doesn't do anything. I don't ever know why. I do it all the time. I just push them on there. I think it might deactivate that, but then again, I thought this is what deactivates it. I could be wrong. Nope, I was right. See, this one deactivates and unlocks the door. So I don't really think there's much of a purpose of this one right here, but I still just push it on there. I don't know why. I just always have. Doesn't seem to do any difference, but it's okay. It's just because I guess you do it because you can. Go ahead and collect these guys right here. And there's nothing to pull, right? Nope. At this point, you're ready to move out of this room. We've got it covered. It's not a hard room. It's just like I said, I don't understand that why you are able to move that. So it's alright. Let's get out of here, go through this room, and I think we're going downstairs. Actually, no, we're going to go into this room first. Alright, pull this guy out. You can pull both of them out, but you don't need to. I don't think you do, unless there might be something hidden underneath it. I don't think there is, but I think you can leave this one where it is. I usually do, so this one I move. So I'm going to pull it back just at least a little bit to get through, so I can go through this door over here. And that's not quite enough. You need one more. Alright. So again, like I said, you could move this if you really wanted to see if there's something behind it. I don't believe there is. It's kind of a waste. Alright, go over here and open up the chest. And then we should be good. Alright, more gold coins, which is not really what I wanted. That's okay. Alright, there's nothing on these walls, even though it looks like there might be because it's a big room. But there's nothing over here to find. So you just kind of double check it, make sure. But we're going to go down these stairs. Doesn't matter which way you go, to be honest with you. Because I know some people go down the little ones first. You can go either way. It does not make a difference. First thing you're going to do is just pull this thing out. And then you have to go back down the stairs again. And I typically just have them just pull from this side. So you got to go up and down anyway. Again, as you're doing this, just kind of look along the walls. Make sure you don't have anything that needs to be explored, which I know there's really nothing in here. These things will look like it, or some things will actually give you that little asterisk, but you don't need to do anything. And I believe that is really it for this room. Not much to it. Alright. This one, all you're doing is just basically setting these so you can walk through the door. So once you get this one done, you should be set. You could try to just deactivate the traps, but I don't think you can even attempt to cross it because it's a double one. If there's two traps next to each other, you can't cross it. So you kind of have to do this. And there's nothing here on these side walls either. Let's go ahead and head on in. See what we got. Okay, love this one. This is my favorite. Now, if you read it, it's going to tell you to just follow the direction of these guys. So I tell them to come over here to this side first. And there is a hidden door right here. You want to go ahead and have them find this one first. But I like this one quite a bit. But you do have to make sure you follow where the gaze is going of these statues. Otherwise, you're going to get a bad mess. But we should be okay. Should be is the operative way to say that. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. I don't think there's a whole lot to discover inside these rooms, but there is something. Alright, good. It's a chest. And then I like to just send him right in front of the statue first before I go anywhere else. Don't click on anything else. Once you tell him to go in front of a statue, just let him stop. Let him get there and then move him. So once you get there, now move him up here. And once he gets basically right here, now you want to go to this trap. Follow in front of him. And it's a little bit discolored down here, so just have him follow. As he gets to a certain point, it will show you where the traps were. Alright, go over here. Now come on down. And then come on down here. Now the last part, they don't actually show you all the traps, so you better make sure you're doing it right. They kind of warm you up at first, but they don't tell you where everything is and they don't deactivate them right away. So just take your time. So it's not that bad, but just keep following wherever they're looking. That's where you want to go. Alright, but wait till he gets there. If you don't, and it won't actually show you the traps until you get almost to the door. So there's a bunch of them right here. Promise you. Go ahead and inspect this last little wall. We've made it through the hard part so far. At least I think we have. There is another room that's very similar to this, but not exactly. They do this a couple of times in the tombs, actually. Not in this, they do it twice in this tomb, but they do it in other ones as well. I think there's one in Egypt that kind of does something similar. It's the big X's on the floor with the lights, which is kind of cool. Do you have to open this one? That's the one that gets me, because there's always one in that room in Egypt that is still active, and you don't think it is. Go right through it. I do it every single time, and I always get so angry at myself for doing it. Because I know it's there, and I just keep looking for it, and I can't find it. So when I do it this time, you guys are going to laugh at me, because it's going to happen. It just never fails. Alright, go ahead and clear these guys out of here, and we should be good to go. It's not bad. I mean, like I said, after playing Jungle Adventures last night, it is just such a difference. Yeah, they have some similarities, but I don't know. I just like how this is very lengthy. And, oh yeah, what is his athletic level? I think it's 7. Almost 8. So he should be in good shape. He should be able to take on the mummies, I would think. He shouldn't have any major issues. Now, once he gets past here, we should see all the traps be deactivated. So if he comes back through here, we don't have to go through all that issue again. There you go. That's all of the stuff we avoided. Here's where we basically do the same thing again. You're not going to start that on me, buddy. You're not doing that one bit. We're going to go ahead and actually drink this. I did not even think to look at your needs. Why don't we go ahead, have a little bit of this, and I'm going to let you, well, I'm going to hold off. Go ahead and read this thing real quick, and it should tell you to continue going the direction of them. I believe it should. Alright, so there it says, the statues do not lie, their gaze does not stray from the path of life. Well, that would be what we would do. So go back over here and follow the same routine. Just follow him down. As much as you might want to change it, you just don't. Alright, head on over. And another room. I'm kind of upset that I don't get to actually get some of these wishes locked in, because I'm stuck with some of these. But they're so good, they're kind of make up for it at the end. So at least I think they will. This room's crazy. There's a lot of activity, but it will go away in a minute. It should, if we do our job right. There you go. There you go. Let's lock whatever this is. Find a hidden door. I knew that had to be coming up pretty soon. Alright, let's get you in here, and then, as promised, you know what? We're going to just start listening to Athletic. Why not? Go ahead and inspect. Please do not go too far, because I don't want you to land in any traps, like right there, which it is very easy to get to. The Athletic is on there just because I'm using the Once Read mod, so I have not done Logic yet. I would like to, but I'm just going to go ahead and boost his Athletic a little bit while he finishes this up. like that because we're not that far from it. How much longer are you going to listen to that? That long. Alright, go ahead and wrap this one up. And let's get you through the next room. Alright, head on over here. But we will get logic after this. That should be the next one. Although if you hold off on logic till you get to Egypt, you'll have no problems doing that one opportunity, but I already know the codes, so it doesn't matter. Alright, this one, at this point, just go over here and inspect. I'm always expecting there to be a trap here, but there's not. So, you can't move these guys. Alright, is there anything in here that he wants? He wants to deactivate a trap, but I don't think there's any that you can disarm in here. I really don't. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So, I don't know. Yeah, I wrote the codes down. I put them in the box of the World Adventures box just so I never lose them. And I think I even put them in my phone just so I would always have them. Alright, let's go over here and grab this. Grab these. And if you want to go over here and read this one, you can read it as well. I always forget to read these things because I've done this so many times, but I should. I should do it all the time. Right, we got a lot of money bags. Hopefully we'll make a lot of money on this trip. We definitely won't break even because of buying the house, but that's to be expected. Alright, what did it say? Very good, very good. So you have circumvented my traps and found a haven amongst death. Enjoy life while you have it, traveler. I await below. Well, we're on our way. Just give us time. We'll get there in a minute. Alright, go inspect this one as well. There's nothing here. As much as I would like for there to be something right there, there's nothing here at all. So, just moving on through. I believe that's the easy way out when we finish up. So we'll come back through and go right up that stairs. And there's nothing back here either. So I still look. Every time I play the game, I still look along these walls, just thinking maybe over these years I've missed something. And I haven't. Hopefully I don't find anything I've missed. Yeah, I do the same thing. When I see these things, I'm thinking they're hiding, they're showing you something, and it's not. There's nothing there. So I just paranoid. Alright, go ahead and go on down here. And then we should be getting into... Alright, let's get you cleaned up, because I know you're going to be pretty nasty in a minute. Oh yeah. This big empty room that's always confusing. Like, you didn't put anything else in here? You could have used this room for a lot. It's your exit room, by the way. So we'll come out these doors that are hidden. We will come out of there eventually. Okay, here's where I kind of stop for a minute. There is a couple of hidden doors. There's one right there. There's nothing else, though, in this room. But that's the only one I know for sure that's hidden. And I don't know for sure. Dong Huo? Is that how you say it? I guess. I don't know. Dong Huo? I don't know. I'm terrible at this. I'm terrible at names and pronunciations. I really am. Alright, still look along these walls because there could be things here. There's not, but there could be. I will go back into this big room, which is kind of interesting with all the fire. I like this. They made a duplicate room, so it's going to be the same on this side as it is on this side. It's just two mirror images. They're almost exactly the same. There's a little bit of difference here. Alright, there's nothing here in this room, but there is over here. Okay, go ahead and pull that one off. You only found 8 ancient coins? You've got a Master Thief's coin, so you should have actually had more. Alright, go ahead and inspect this one. I deactivate them first, and then I go collect all the stuff. Because I got to come back to this room anyway, so I figure let's just clear the room, then move on to the next. So that's why I typically will just do this one and clear it. Come back, clear it again. Then we're okay. Are you ready? Can you pull it? push it. Just push it once. And then he should be able to come over here and grab this. That covers you for there. And then we'll come over and grab this one. And that should be the only keys we need. Are you still listening to something? You are. 6 hours worth. Alright. That hidden room over there is not so hidden. They showed it to us, but this one over here they haven't. So we'll go grab this room first. Again, it's whatever you like to do first. I just typically go to the same things, the same order. Not that you have to. You can do it in any order you like, but that's just kind of the way I do it to make sure I cover everything. And I still double check and second guess myself half the time that I'm missing something easy. But so far I haven't. I don't think I have. Unless I get a message that says, "Hey, idiot, you missed a whole room," which I could do, but I don't think I did. Alright, let's go in here and grab, not a whole lot in here, but there is something. Check everything, make sure we're good to move. And then over here, let's just push this guy out of the way. You can pull him, you can slide him, it doesn't really matter. Can't really push, but that's okay. Alright, then we'll go ahead and open this one up. This should be the relic that you need. So it should be the biggest relic of the cave. And it is. So there's the relic that says we've done this one, but we're not quite finished. You can put your crescent keystone in here, or you can inspect, and if you inspect it, it's going to tell you, oh, this door's locked, find a way in. Well, this is the way in, so it's better just go ahead and use your keystone now, and then this will get opened for you, so you don't waste your time. Come in here, do the next one, and we're about to go into the big room, which is pretty good. I think it'll be the first time we've seen mummies, won't it? Alright, I think you don't need to do that, but that's alright. Alright, go over here and insert your keystone and watch the door close behind you because they're locking you in once you open that chest. And you are locked in, by the way. Once you do this, you're done. Alright, grab that little bit right there, and we're ready to get started. Let's go ahead and do this. And again, he should be okay with these mummies. I would think he would be. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one because I know we're going to need to do the next part pretty soon. Alright. Now this one, kind of weird. They've got these two right here. And again, you've got these things right here. I don't know if you have to push them on top of there or not. I really don't. I don't think you do. But it's just kind of bizarre. So, but I still push them just because I don't know what else to do with them. I think it's because they had two different types. They have pushable ones and then they have just the regular stationary ones. And they just left them there. But I don't know. I just stick them on there anyway. What's he gonna hurt? At least I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. Alright, there we go. Okay, go ahead and push this guy over. And then we're gonna go over here and stand on this guy. And now we're about to see our good little buddy. He's gonna show up any minute. He should be coming out of this one, I think. Hello, buddy. Are you coming? There you go. Alright, go ahead and lock this in. I'm going to go ahead and look inside this thing first. Give him time. You have plenty of time to escape this guy if you don't want to fight him. But it's not too bad. Now, I want to look and see what his name is. Now, if you think I can't pronounce other things, I can't even come close. Barjepi Personatep? I guess. I'm thinking that's what it is. Alright. I think that might be it. And I like to give him time because he's going to come get me anyway. And hopefully we can beat him. Hopefully he's not too bad shape. Alright, come on. Once they lock on you, you have no other choice. And he's locked on now. Just clap at him. Why not? Uh-oh. Okay, good. We got him. It's. You want to fight? Wait, wait, wait. I've never seen that one before. Oh, wow. I've never seen it. Okay. I knew we could do that. Can I get this one at the same time? No. I think it's too late. I couldn't stand on this one. It's a little too late to fight him now that he's dead. It's kind of after the fact. Alright, so for this one, we're going to have to get wet. So we might as well go ahead and change into our outfit. Let's jump into our swimwear and explore. Let's get out of here. Alright. Now, again, I just changed clothes just so he doesn't get the soaked moodlet, even though it doesn't really matter. But I just do it all the time. Takes him a while to get over here, doesn't it? Swim through this tunnel, and let's get to this one right here. We should actually get our second little friend to show up in just a minute. This one I probably won't get a wish to fight him or defeat him. You only get really one of those in this room, and we already used it up, so that's alright. There you go. Watch it make me a liar. Nope, it didn't. I guess because it's got a fence in here and it realizes he can't get to us at this point. At least not yet. When you get over there, you're going to look at his coffin. Wait, let's find out who he is. Or she. Go through this thing. We've got Ceramesis, Custerolopoli? I don't know. It's close enough. Oh, she died already. So as soon as they touch fire, they die instantly. So we don't even have to fight that one. She's gone. Oh well, I was kind of hoping I could fight her. That's fine. You gonna get pulled into there? You haven't been pulled in a while, so imagine. Yep, it's your turn. I just knew it. I don't know why, but I knew it was coming. It's crazy. Alright, let's try that one more time. This time, let's do it right. Get the yellow or gold light. I've had him get sucked into there like 4 or 5 times in a row. Nothing's in there? Alright, I guess we got nothing. Wow. Must have been a poor mummy that had nothing. We still have one more to fight. So that should be coming up pretty quick. I think this ought to do it right here. This ought to actually wake him up. There you go. He's out. So go ahead and take a look at his stuff inside. He is the Scourge of 3 Kingdoms. So that'll work. You can do it now. He was in your way. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's grab whatever we can, and then we'll fight him before we go. And we will get out of here. He found a money bag. Alright, we've got a bunch of these. We need to sell them. We've got 8 of them. Let's see how much money we got. $3,100. Well, we need it after we bought that house. We need to get our money rebuilt back up. Alright, fight this guy. You didn't get a wish to fight him, but that's okay. I'll take it. Watch him curse me. He probably will. No, he won't. We got him. I like how he laughs at him at the end. I think it's the funniest thing. He's all proud of himself and then just takes glee in it. Alright, so long, mommy. We're out of here. Let's get out of this room. See, now he wants to fight him. Weird. Game just decides after the fact. Alright, once you go through here, at this point, let's see, find a hidden door. You will find one. Go. Go, go, go. Be careful, because I've made the mistake of walking right through that and catching fire here at the end. And if you don't have shower in a can, you're kind of out of luck. So, you definitely have to be careful. But it should stop by the time you get up here if you do it right. Alright, go ahead and grab all this. And these doors should open for us after we open the center one. There is nothing here. As many times as I've looked, there's nothing. Alright. That one gives us nothing except a way out, which is pretty nice. Oh wait, it does give us this. I'm sorry. I lied. I completely lied to you. Alright, let's go ahead and actually get you out of here. Once you're done, you are done. We'll go up the stairs. Seriously, I can't do this one anymore. Might as well get rid of you. And we have finished this temple. So that's just another one out of the way. How much is this one worth? Not bad. 722, definitely not bad. Use the stairs. Sometimes you'll catch that gnome at the relic center, the relic merchant, and he'll just be sitting there on the picnic table or something. Just grab him because he's there and you can take him whenever you want. Or you might find him over at the mausoleum. Sometimes you'll find him there or somewhere at the cemetery lot. Okay, and I told you that you'd find a door to get out of here as well. These are your stairs up to get out of here. And I don't think there's really much else for us to do here. We should come out basically where we started, and at this point we're going to go ahead and report in. Because I think we've done as much damage as we can do in one place. Not bad, like I said, probably not the hardest one in order to do, but probably one of the longest ones in China. Besides the market caverns, those take a while. Let's go ahead and stop and save. Make sure we don't lose what we've done so far, because I really don't want to actually have to repeat if I don't need to. I really don't. So it's something I always forget to do, but save as often as you can in this game. It'll save you a lot of headaches. Oh, now we get the breath. Darn it. Alright, there we go. We kind of get the effect of it. So it's pretty awesome. Oh, somebody's texting. Let me see if I've got to look at this. Okay. No. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I will have to go take that call later, but not yet. So I'm good for a little while. So I'm sorry. Where does he have to go? Oh, does he have to go to her house? No, she's at the dojo. Okay. Hopefully she doesn't leave before we get there, because typically at 9 o'clock they're out of here. They've had their day and they want to go home. I also want to buy some stuff from her if I can. Actually, I don't think I do. I don't know if I have anything I need to buy from her. Really, I don't. Might. Do I need anything from her? I really don't know. I really don't know. We come back and we do all their photography later, after he goes to Egypt, because that's when he gets the really nice camera. So that's why I don't mess with all the photos yet. And it gives you another reason to come back and do some things in World Adventures, to come back and make some, go do some photo collections inside and outside the tombs. So that's something else you could go do, and it just kind of extends your time. Because sometimes people go through and they're like, well, I'm done, I finished it, now what? Well, there's other things you can go do. So you just kind of have to use your imagination and make it work for you. Alright, let's get this over with, buddy, because she's going to leave. She is on that clock and she knows it. Yeah, she's got some arms, doesn't she? I wouldn't mess with her. I really wouldn't. Alright, let's go ahead and see what else we get. We got 2,000 for that, which wasn't bad. So we did make some money. I'd say that we definitely made up enough to cover the original cost of the trip, but we still don't have everything we need. Alright, I do want to buy some more of this escape dust. I don't think I have much of it, but we've got enough that we can buy a couple of these. Maybe 3 of these. We've got a coin. I'm so tempted to buy one and just get the money for it. I'll hold off. I really want to, but I'm going to hold off because I don't need anything else just yet. Alright, at this point, now that we've done this actual adventure, we're finished with it. We have options. We can either line up the next option, the next adventure, or we could go do some exploring of our old tombs. But I think what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to get done pretty quick. We're only into our third day. I think we're going to go ahead and lock in a new adventure. So let's go ahead and see what else we can come up with. Again, I'm going to use the mod so I can choose exactly what I want. Go through basic, go through your opportunity by category, adventure. It's just going to give me the China one since we're here. We have choices. Assisting an elder, I believe that one takes us to the Terracotta Army, and then this one over here is the one that takes us up to the Temple of Heaven. And I'd rather get that one out of the way, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and get that one first. So we're going to go over here, report in. Before you report in, why don't we get you started on a multi-tab? And you guys, I told you were going to do, let's see, we're up to level 9 in athletics. So let's go ahead and just switch you over. We'll get you started on logic so you can get something going. Alright, let's get out of here and move on through. Tournaments we're going to do after we wrap up, and then we'll finish up all of the tournament rankings as well. But I'd rather get the tombs done so that I don't run out of time. So that's why we will do tournaments, but we'll wait until we're finished. Because I only have 2 tombs to go after, and I'm still looking for quite a bit of collectibles that I haven't gotten yet. These Chinese stones, I don't have any of them. I don't have the dangerous creature. I don't have all the vases. There's a lot of stuff. There may be most of that stuff sitting there in the market, though, that's underneath it. So as soon as we get these last 2 tombs done, we'll run through all our old haunts, spend the rest of it wrapping up the tournaments, and then maybe take a day to just unwind, fix up the house, and go. So, because it'll be time for us to get back to Lucky Palms and then work our way back to France, which will be the next place out of here. I would look through excavation sites, except I don't know where they are, and we don't have the excavation tool to help us find them. So you just have to kind of look for them randomly, and it's not easy. So, you know, you can do it, but you got to wait till you get to Egypt and have a level 2 visa till you can buy that stupid thing. Let's see, there we go. Go to the Temple of Heaven, and that's where we're off to next. Now, I tell him to start this, but I'm not actually going to do this all the way, because he's going to finish up logic in just a minute. What I'd rather him do is, let's see, we come up to this side. We're going to do this first. Tell him to stop. Go ahead and listen to logic again. Alright, stop what you're doing, buddy. And then I want you to go through the door. And I'll probably have to do this another time because I don't think it'll take him all of 47 minutes. He wants to buy a chemistry table, and you know something? I kind of want one. I don't know if I want to have it here or if I want to have it in Lucky Palms, though. I mean, I can buy it here and take it back with me. It doesn't really matter. So while you're doing this, I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to buy one. And let's see. I told you guys where I was going to put it, but I think I'm going to change my mind. I think I am. I'm going to put it over here where the fortune cookie maker is going to go eventually. So let's put it in here first. And that one would go... Told you we're going to blow all his money. It's just, it is me. It really is. If he can blow money, he's going to blow it. Let's go ahead and put it right. I don't think you can put it there because of the light. So we'll just move the light out of the way. And typically, I should have put it over here already. And I don't know if I've got... Yeah, I've got one over there, so I should be good. Alright, so he's going to run these wishes to discover a potion. I'll put them in there, but I'm probably not going to do it. I get that strange feeling that I won't. Just because I know me. They're 150. They're pretty cheap at this point, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, when he gets down to the last little bit, we will switch his multi-tab again. That way we can get something accomplished here while we're doing this tomb as well. Alright, let's go ahead and stop you. Go through the door again, and that should be enough to get you on the way here. Yeah, probably won't do any of that. This one, I typically get this opportunity before the Dragon Cave. And I was going to do it before I did the Dragon Cave last time, but I really just kind of wanted to go ahead and get that started because I knew this would be a good follow-up after we're done. The last one is always for me the Terracotta Army. It never fails. I always get that one last, unless I'm using the mod, and then I can choose what I want. But usually if I'm just going based on what EA gives, the army's the last. Okay, let's go ahead and head on down the stairs. Get you through this one. This one, it does take a little bit of time because it's a lot of back and forth. And that's okay, but let's go ahead and check these chests one more time before we go down. And then we'll get this started. He's not tired, of course, because of the potion. And everything else is in great shape. I do like this one, but it does get kind of monotonous going back and forth quite a bit. So hopefully we won't have to do it too much, but he will have to go back to check in and then come back. Alright, you go ahead and get this so we can go through the door and go down the stairs. Because I know where I'm headed. I know where I'm going. This part's pretty easy. Alright, jump on down here. I know he's excited. He's looking around. I'm like, I've seen this. I know what to do. Go ahead and go over here and grab your chest. Great place to take a little vacation if you got a big family, because everybody can sleep here. And I believe there's another big bedroom pretty close too. So definitely something if you want to go stay here instead of the base camp, you could do that. The mod I use to choose the adventures is Master Controller. It's one of the Interaz mods. So definitely one you want if you're going to play this World Adventures pack. Just because you don't have to sit there and wait or run all the way back to the adventure board to get a new adventure. I find it just saves my sanity. It really does, because I get tired when it doesn't work. Yeah, you just need the base. You really do. I do have the cheats version as well. That add-on. I don't know exactly what extra it does, but you just really need the base. But I do use the Master Controller cheats as well. So I would say get it, because whatever it doesn't really hurt. So both those, and then if you're using the multi-tab like I'm using it, do the once read as well. Alright, we were listening to logic, so let's go ahead and do that first. And then I'm going to have you jump into your swimwear as well. Let's go ahead and explore. These doors, obviously that one's locked. This one's grayed out. This one we can't do because it's locked. So really you had no other choice but to go explore. So it's nothing else you can do here. And I've made some huge mistakes on this one before. I've made serious mistakes. Alright, let's go ahead and swim through this tunnel. Alright. Now, at this point, go to the light. Just go straight to the light. Don't go to the other ones. Don't even try going over. I mean, you can go to the green one, but it's still going to actually activate a trap. But do the light first. There's nothing in the blue ones. Nothing at all. But there is going to be something over on this side. So go ahead and use it. All that did was just deactivate this trap. It gave you whatever treasure you're looking for. Now we can go look at this one. These don't really do anything at all, so I don't even mess with them. Alright, so we're done. Now, if we use this escape dust, it would take us straight home. I don't want to go home because it's still going to be pretty far from wherever his contact is. So we're going to have to just go the regular way and get out of here. And there we go. We got a relic. How many of these do I have? Oh, man, I left the rest of them at home, so I don't know. I wonder if I got all of them. Let's just double. No, I think I needed 3 more, so let's see what I got. I need 2 more. I'm in good shape. All right. That was good. That was worth it. So, see, we got something good out of this one. That was a great find. All right, we'll get you through here. Is there anything else he needs to do with this? Not really. Go ahead and go. Still don't have any unlocks on these doors, so we're just going to go deliver the treasure first and then head on out. This is when you definitely want to make sure you have plenty of food, energy, all that, because you got to go all the way down that hill and all the way back. So, because we're coming right back. A jetpack probably would not have been a bad idea at this point. Again, I didn't get one, but it probably wouldn't hurt. All right. You could start going through the rest of this tomb, this side, since we've already explored it, but I'd rather just go ahead and get this one done. Occasionally, you'll come up with something decent in there. I have found some good stuff over there before, but for the most part, I'd rather just finish up these tombs first. Let's go ahead and do logic again, and stop here. Deliver your treasure. He'll still wait. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. He'll still wait for a while. He could teleport if you cheat. You could, but I don't cheat. You could meditate and then zeniport if you want, but that takes just about as long as it takes for him to run over there. So it's your call if you want to do that. Um, but yeah, you could actually do the whole testing cheats enabled and then just teleport wherever you want and be done with it. But to me, it's like, yeah, it's the whole point of it. And I like to see the different views that you get, the nighttime sky and whatnot. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of creepy over here with the red eyes of the dragon cave. But I don't know. It's peaceful, very very peaceful. So I don't. I like it. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. A lot of people like how in Sims 4 where they just disappear immediately off the side of the screen. I think Sims 2 does that too. I I don't know. I'd rather take the time and follow along and go through it. It's just me. Personal preference. There's no right or wrong, but yeah, it's just how I am. But a jetpack would have helped a lot. It really would have. Um, I probably should have. But yeah, meditating. If you had actually meditated for the many hours to do the skill challenge, then it cuts your Zeniport time in half, I believe, and you could actually get to that state a lot faster. But it takes forever. By the time you do that, you're pretty much done with all your adventures anyway. So it's like, why bother? I just rather go through and run. And this is a good reason to have a motorcycle, because the bike would take even longer. All right. Don't you go in that house. Don't you even think about it. We're ready to get this going. And I think he sends us to do something else between now and there first. Does he take us? Yeah, we have to go deliver. Alright, so deliver the metal. I think you have everything you need. I think you do. Alright, yep, you got it all. So at least we don't. That's why I try not to sell everything off until I know I don't need it anymore. Alright, so at this point, we can go visit the academy. Again, you got to go run around for a while. Hold on. Don't do this. Don't rant. There should be a... Oh, okay, so I guess we don't get that. Darn it. Alright, we want to go to the academy. I thought I was going to get the little star or arrow that'll let me go do it right away. Deliver the key. It must be composed of the elements of the city. This is just a, it's just a time filler, to be honest with you. All it does is just makes you go from one place to the next and slows you down. So you can't just do it really, really fast. I get it, I do, but it's not what I was wanting. I wanted to actually just go right back into the tomb and be finished with it. And I can't do that as much as I want to. But yeah, I don't mind this running around. It's kind of nice. It just gives you a break from everything else, especially if you're playing a big family and you just take one sim out and get them away. You can actually breathe and not have to worry about all the issues you deal with all the family. So that's why in Sims 4, I guess, with my legacy family, I probably should have somebody go on jungle adventures just to get out of there. Or maybe go to Granite Falls for a while and to take a break from them. Alright, we should go. Alright, at this point, go deliver the heart. You're good to go. Didn't even have to go inside. And unfortunately, I think we have to go all the way back over to his house, which is not too bad. That Hardly Hungry really does come in handy if you're doing an adventure. It really does. So, is it cheating? No. If you can do it in the game, it's not cheating. But It just makes it a lot easier. You don't have to stop and deal with his hunger issues all the time. Same thing with the bathroom and whatnot. Okay. Um, wow, you're up to level 5 of logic. We will get you going a little bit further. You may get logic out of here before this week is over, too. His wife's not too thrilled when that's coming over. Uh, Now, this should send us back to the temple, I would think. There we go. So now we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and head on over here. Um, while he gets set up, I've told him to go this way, but we'll stop him in just a minute. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tell him to go back through this door, which is where we want. And he should be able to listen to that multi-tab all the way through. Um, yeah, the dog last night, that was kind of funny. He just flopped right there in the middle of the road. It's like, I've had it, I'm done. We were so nice to him, we were petting him, having a good time. I was just trying to build a relationship up, and then he was just done. He'd had enough. So, made me want to keep the dog even more, but I couldn't get him. I guess he got adopted between the time we met him and the time we actually played with him again. So, kind of sad. It's alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, those badges. Some of those badges I still don't have either. I've got to go back and look at them. There's a couple of them. There's most of them I think I've got. Oh, you can see them from here, can't you? Alright, hold on. Before we do anything, I've learned my lesson with this. Let me stop and save for just a minute. And I do want to look at the badges. I think I can do it from this panel. I hope I can. If I do. No, I don't have them all. I have most of them. I want to look, because there may be something I could actually use. I think you get into it from your player profile and wall. Is that it? I think it's here. And then, are these achievements? Okay, so this is basically it. This is all of them, and I think you can filter it by what's been done. These are the ones I haven't done. So I need to have one boy, 15 magical consorts, one girl, 15 fairy companions, and then sell 10 blogs for at least 100. Are you serious? I could have done that one. That was easy. Alright, but the rest of them I think I've done. I've got all of these finished. So you can tell. Well, wait, I don't have this. I thought I did all of them. Alright, hang on. No, I don't have them all done. These are incomplete. See, I've got 7. So these are the ones that I'm missing. Get a sim to have 30 grandchildren? Yeah, right. Clone 24 sims? I tried that one time and I never got it. This is the one that's crazy, the Swan Dive. And then finding 10 messages in a bottle. But these are the ones that I need. So the rest of them, I got. I got all the other stuff. So, and there's quite a bit of them. So you can get a lot. But it's a great way to play the game and kind of figure out how to do certain things. So give it a try. It was kind of fun. You think that that will work? I think that if you've changed, once you change towns, I don't think it registers anymore. I think it keeps resetting the count. Yeah, I think you do have to be signed in to get the badges. I really do. I think you do. Which would probably mean I would have to go back and start doing that. The only problem is when I sign in, I don't know if it's bad anymore. It used to be really bad. People would sit there and chit chat all the time about things that I'm like, I don't care. I'm not interested in this. I don't know you. And I would just get all the stuff that I didn't want to hear. But I don't think people do that anymore. I think pretty much it's just the diehards that still actually do some of that stuff. All right, let's go ahead and head on down. Let's see. Well, if that's the case, I've got notifications off, but I'm still signed in. So I'm always signed on. That's how I can get gifts and whatnot. Alright, we should be going back to my all-time favorite room. I'm being very facetious. This room just... I've done it so many times, but it's always one that I'm always trying to second-guess myself. Alright, go ahead and go over here. We now have the keystone for this one. And I like this room and I hate this room. It's not the worst, but it's also one that's just, it's fun to do, I guess. It really is. But you just have to kind of think it through. Alright, go ahead and head on into this part. And we will get started on this fun mirror room. Okay, start with this one. Go ahead and pull this thing out, because you got to duplicate this room over here. And here's all your guides. Now, once you get back to the back and you can actually explore the little inspection hole that shows up, it'll show you where the floor panels are. But I don't like to do it that way. I like to try to guess where they're going to be and see if I can figure it out right. And for the most part, I'm able to do it. Sometimes I mess it up, but for the most part, I tend to get it right. But it has taken me many times to figure that out. Alright, go ahead and stop here. Now pull this one up as far as you can. Let's see if we can get this out of the way. So it's just one of those things, can your brain actually figure out this side and this side? Can it do it? Sometimes my brain can, and sometimes it just says, nope, not doing that. We can't do that today. So we're going to try it today, though. So, but it just gives you an extra challenge to it if you can try to do it like this. Alright, you're going to go ahead and actually push it one more time from this side. And then you're going to go at this point. When you get it up against the wall, you're going to push it as far as you can. Alright. Then at that point, you're ready to pull out statue number 2. There you go. That one should be good. It looks like it is. I think it is. I could be wrong. Alright, let's go ahead and grab you. And we'll do the same thing, kind of pull you out the same points. Alright, go ahead and grab you, pull you out this way. And let's see. I need... Yeah, I know where I need to be. Gotta make sure I stop him before he goes too far. Alright, go ahead and move this one. Pull him out. And he should be able to go as far as he can go, I think. And then we're going to pull back just a little bit. Okay, at least one more. Alright, try this. And I don't know if I have to stop you or not. I don't think I do. Yep, I think you go one more time and you should be done. Alright, go ahead and pull that one. Alright, so far so good, I think. I mean, I may be wrong, but you guys will probably tell me if I am. I'm sure. As you can see now, if you get back there, you can actually find out where it is. And you don't have to guess, but where's the fun in that? You gotta actually have fun. So, you gotta try it. See if you can get it right or not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if you can't laugh at yourself, and then, you know, what's the point? You gotta just try it. And sometimes just realize you're an idiot. That's just how it is. Alright, go ahead and pull this one. I don't think you have to go... Yeah, you don't have to go any further. I don't think you do. I think that's going to be, once we get it in the spot, I think that's going to be as far as I have to go. Alright, so let's go over and check and see how we did. It's kind of like getting a test graded, so to see how you did. I don't know, we're going to find out and see if we get them all right. I'll be happy if I did. Do we get a 3 for 3, or did we fail? I'm not sure. Ah, come on. There we go. I think we got them all. Fantastic. Alright, so we are good to go. Now we can go through this next door that's been unlocked for us. We did it well. Okay. Go ahead and turn this thing back on when you get settled here. Like I said, I used to actually have to just go pull them all out, and then I would go over there and I would actually find the patterns first, and then said, nah, just start doing it on your own, see if you can figure it out. And then I found I had more fun doing it that way. So it just was a lot easier. Now this, it always locks your game up for just a second. It scares me every time, but I've learned not to worry about it. Just don't stress. It will come back. It just locks a little bit. And then we go downstairs to the big bedroom. Which this is that bedroom I told you that there was a bigger bedroom coming up, but you got to get to this point. But it does take forever for it to unlock. And you get to the point where you're thinking, oh my gosh, I think my game is done. And just about that time, it'll free it up. Like that. So you just don't stress. Just let it go. There's one that's coming up. The next tube that's coming up. Every time I get stuck by this stupid trap, there's no way around it. I make the mistake, and I hate it, but I do it all the time. Are you going to go push these away? Alright, go ahead and grab whatever that stuff is. Alright, we don't really have a shower or anything here. That's the only bad thing. I wish they had a bathroom in this place, but I wouldn't expect them to have one, but that's alright. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go on upstairs. And this should unlock the last door. There we go. So if you wonder what you just did, you unlocked a door. You know the one that I'm talking about, right? Where there's no other way. Well, there is a way. There is a way around it. And I finally think I figured it out. But it's just one of those that you just... It gets aggravating for me real fast. I love this. I really do. It's tedious, but I love it. Whoever did this, I really liked their idea here. It's a long maze, and I just make him walk through it, because by the time you get through the first door, or go through this little part, it's going to open up the next one for you to find, so I just start looking for the next door. And it takes me a while to click on it, but there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and see him get through this one. Can you imagine they had to sit there and pick all the wallpaper and the floor for each one of these little areas and color them all? And oh, that would have gotten really tiring after a while. Okay, your next door is here, and we'll get you through that one. It's not bad, but the first time I ever did this, I just was like, is it ever going to end? Is this ever going to stop? No, it doesn't. Actually, it does eventually, but it just takes a while to get there. But yeah, it is. Like I said, I don't go fast. If you go in speed 2 or speed 3, you're constantly stopping and starting. But if you're speed 1, you're just able to kind of look through and find it, and by the time he gets there, you've caught up with him. So, or he catches up to you. All right, but we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, here we go. Next one. And we'll be there soon. Surprised he didn't get the wish to find a hidden door. Typically he does. Man, I wish I could make those potions. I don't think we haven't learned any because we haven't played with it yet. That's alright. And then this one over here. That room is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and we're almost there. So we will get there. Alright, there's our next door, which is here. We're getting there. And last door, I think, maybe. Because it looks like you're leaving, but you're really not. Going through, is that the one? I think that's the one you go through. Alright, here we go. Finally we got to the right one. We're in the last door. So we are done. That didn't take long. I mean, it took a while, but it wasn't that bad. You never have to really mess with it again if you don't want to. At least I don't think you do. Alright. 3 treasure chests. I don't want to look at it. Go ahead and open it. Alright, go ahead and open that one. That one. That one. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, there we go. That was definitely worthwhile right there. You got a lot of points for that. That was awesome. There we go. Got our next one. That should give us 8 of 9, so we're almost finished. We'll have one more tomb to do, and China will be wrapped up, but we still have to get some more relics. So we got a lot to do for that. Alright, 2 of these, wow. At least we've got all of them. Okay, buddy, I think it's time for you to head on in, turn this thing in, and we are done with it. And I don't think you'll get trapped by anything else. This is where I probably could do the escape dust, but again, it'll put us back in our home lot, and we still have to go find this guy to turn it into. I don't know where he's going to be at 6 o'clock. There's a good chance he might be at the dojo, which is actually not too far from here. So that's why I decided let's just let him go through and find it. Let's see where he is. We'll just double check. Nope, he's all the way at home, and our house is way up here, so it's not that much further, I guess, but we'll just let him go. Alright, run like you've never run before. Do I have anything to sell, like money bags or anything? I don't think I do. I think I've kept up with those this trip. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I really wish I had found all of these things, but again, we still might have them when we get into the other tombs and go rummaging through them. We should. Yeah, the stores will sell relics, but it's rare. The ones you need, usually you don't get for a while. I could have him excavate that if I wanted to. It won't be there in just a little while because they move all the time. So, but that's fine. But yeah, China went by really, really quick, didn't it? We got through a lot. Now we still have one more tomb, and we've got the abandoned barn to go to. Oh wait, I was going to show you guys something else. While he's doing this, it's going to take him a while. Let me see if I can go find it. It's a place that I never knew was here. Well, I did. I found it, and then I forgot all about it. And I believe it's this barn right here. Yeah, I had no idea that this thing was here. It's like this random little barn out in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, you can go up in here and there's nothing you can do except see the Showtime singer, but you can go up the stairs, go up in here, go up here. There's really nothing for you to do in it. It's just something that they built. I don't know if they meant to do anything with this or not. There's nothing here. And I don't think you can actually edit it at all. So there's nothing you can do to it. But it's here. You can go take a look at it. So it's kind of cool to see it. And then, of course, you guys know about this one over here, which you can go into. It's close to our house. We will do it eventually. It's this abandoned barn right here. So if you go into this one, there you go. Alright, so discuss this with Sima Z. Go convince her. We will go into this one eventually. Come down here, get our 3 treasure chests and some coins, and wrap that one up. And there are tons of seeds over here that always spawn. So you'll get a bunch of those over here too. But that one you can actually use. I don't think you can edit it either. I might be wrong, but you might be able to. But the first one I showed you, no, you can't. You can't do anything at all. Lady, I thought you were gonna leave. Wait a minute. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do something real quick. I don't know if we can. Can I throw this at her? Oh yes, I can. All right. We're going to deliver an artifact to him. But before we do that, we're going to be nice to this poor girl. We're going to give her a jump start on her Battle of the Bulge. So we're going to go ahead and thin her down a little bit. Just because we can. I just feel so bad for her because she's always working out so hard and she never loses any weight. So I just feel like we've got this potion. I'll probably never use it. Look at her. Look at her go. All right. So Sima, let's take a look at you real quick. Yeah. That works. She doesn't look the same anymore. But we used that potion for something, so that was good. We put it to good use. We didn't do it for ourselves, but that's okay. Alright. Now, as far as this one, we should be finished, and then we have just the last tomb to do, and I'm kind of glad to get that out of the way. And you went right through that house again, buddy. I don't know why you do that, but you did. Yeah, her lips did look kind of funny, didn't they? Alright, let's go ahead and say hi to him. This should be our last turn in for this one. There we go. Okay, let me take a look and see. At this point, we've got everything we need. We're going to go ahead and head to the house. I don't need to do this, but we're going to go ahead and just throw some escape dust down and just get to the house real quick so I don't have to run around and try to get there. We're going to have him just jump over here and go take a real quick shower. He doesn't really need to eat anything at the moment, but he's going to take a nice little break and get ready to do his last tomb. One thing I'm going to do is set him up for the last one. Now you go into basic, opportunity by category, go find your adventures. The one we want would be assisting an elder, which is the last of the tombs that we have to go do. We're going to go ahead and lock it in. We have it ready. We've got everything we need. But the poor guy does need to get some sleep. And my voice is about to go. So I'm going to actually end up wrapping it up here. And when we come back with the LP, we're going to wrap up our final actual tomb here in China. We'll run through our old haunts, get some extra stuff. We'll do a little bit of work here on the house here in China, get some landscaping done, let him enjoy it at least for a day, and then head back to Lucky Palms. And I think that'll be good. I think we've done quite a bit. We've accomplished a lot tonight, and I feel good about it. Hopefully you guys do too. So thank you all so much for being here. I've had a great time on these 2 episodes, and I hope that you guys will be here again tomorrow when we get back to the craziness of the Legacy Challenge for The Sims 4, which I'm kind of dreading, but we're going to do it anyway. No, tomorrow is Ultimate Sim with Lacey. I'm sorry, forgot. It's Lacey next. So next one will be Lacey and then Legacy Challenge. So guys, thank you all so much for being here. I will see you next time.